Is it true that taking ice baths will naturally increase our testosterone? We're going to talk about that in a minute. Welcome to day 16 of me challenging myself to post a video every single day. Today's video is about ice baths. I am announcing today that once we get to 150 subscribers, I am going to purchase a $150 ice tub. So if you want to see me make a video of me getting into an ice bath for the very first time, sub for the tub. Why the hell would anybody want to get in ice water? Turns out there's a number of benefits. One of those benefits is highly debated. Yep. Does it increase our testosterone? There was a study done in 1991 where they looked at the effects of exercise and cold water exposure on the testosterone levels in the body. It showed that exercise increased the testosterone levels in the body. It also showed that cold water exposure decreased testosterone levels in the body by about 10%. Yikes. But if that's true, then why are there so many people on the internet touting testosterone increase as one of the many benefits of ice baths? One of the most notable of those people is PhD Thomas P. Seeger. He claims that at 52 years old, by introducing regular ice baths into his fitness routine before he exercised, he increased his testosterone levels to that of an 18-year-old male. He is also a CEO of a company that manufactures and ships all around the world ice baths. So make of that what you will. I don't necessarily think that means he's lying. It is anecdotal evidence at best, right? More studies need to be done to prove his claim. Can't say one way or the other, but it would make sense for him to make that claim. In the 1991 study, they did the cold water exposure after exercise, whereas Seeger said that he always did his before he exercised. Also in the study, they were all 18-year-old males who already had high levels of testosterone, whereas Seeger, because he was a 52-year-old male, had much lower levels of testosterone. When I looked for how long they participated in that study, I couldn't find anything. I'm left to assume that it wasn't for that long. Whereas Seeger said that he did it regularly for years. So my point is, I don't know. I don't know the answer to the question of whether or not ice baths increase testosterone, but I would really appreciate it if there were more research on the matter. I think that one possible explanation for why there seem to be so many people experiencing an increase in testosterone from taking ice baths is the proven fact that they do increase your metabolism by stimulating the growth of brown fat cells, which are much more metabolically active than white fat cells. And when you take an ice bath, your body starts to adapt to the cold by making that brown fat. And as we discussed in my previous videos on how we can naturally increase our testosterone through our diets, we talked about how being fat can actually decrease your testosterone. So it would make sense that over longer periods of time, taking ice baths would increase your testosterone indirectly by increasing the amount of brown fat in your body and thus your white fat and total weight. That is just a guess though, and obviously I can't say for sure whether or not testosterone is increased by taking ice baths. However, there are many proven benefits to cold water exposure, such as the aforementioned stimulation of the growth of brown fat cells, as well as improved circulation and reduced inflammation, enhanced immune system, mental health benefits, increased energy, and improved skin and hair health. So even if it doesn't increase my testosterone levels, I will still want to start taking regular ice baths for all of those other benefits. And remember, if you want to see me get in that ice water, sub for the tub. One of the main proponents of cold water exposure is none other than the Iceman, Wim Hof, who we've discussed a number of times already on this channel. Through the combination of his breathing technique and cold water exposure, he has been able to break a number of world records. And while the Iceman is an impressive individual, he's also a very controversial one. According to his Wikipedia, his breathing technique has led to the death of at least 15 people. This doesn't deter me because I have almost 2 years of experience with the breathing technique, and I understand not to do it around a body of water or in a standing position where passing out might hurt me. And while I do have enormous sympathy for the 15 people who passed, as I understand it, the breathing technique has saved far more than 15 people. And if you don't believe me, just go to the breathing technique video, which almost has 70 million views, and go into the comment section. It is chocked full of testimonials of people saying that it saved their lives. One of the most recent and popular of which is a Ukrainian soldier who said he had PTSD, and through the breathing technique, he was able to mitigate a lot of the stress caused by that PTSD and no longer wanted to kill himself. And that is just one of many, many testimonials where people say that it saved their lives. So, what do you think? Is Seeger telling the truth? Or is he a charlatan selling his ice baths? Is Wim Hof legit? Or is he a cult leader responsible for the deaths of at least 15 people? Let me know down in the comments. If you found this information useful or entertaining, go ahead and smash that like button, sub for the tub, hit the bell, and share this video. All right, thanks for watching. I will see you next time.